Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. Still feels a little bit unreal to be saying that, but this is the title screen of the game. And interestingly enough, there's no music. The title screen is completely silent. It's got this sort of futuristic look to it, which fits with the whole Quasartico, wild zones and all that. The logo itself actually kind of glitches out too, which is pretty cool. Specifically the A, you can see sometimes turns purple. Maybe a reference to the intro cutscene where we saw that Prism Tower is apparently mega evolving. There is that though. There's no music, but there is that little jingle right there. Oh my god, the Switch 2 loading times though. We are of course playing the Nintendo Switch 2 version. There's Lumiose Tower, or Prism Tower. I always call it Lumiose Tower, but it's Prism Tower. And last we left off, we defeated our rival, Tawny, picked our starter, Chikorita, not necessarily in that order, but I believe now we can head out to explore Lumiose. We're gonna go check out the first wild zone. Oh, Lita's gone. Lita was here earlier. I guess she had things to do. You can actually check, I believe if you go on the map, you can see what your latest mission is. So if you're ever lost, you don't know where to go, you got your goal right there. Like I mentioned in my tips video at the beginning, I'm gonna mainly stick to just following the story because a lot of times if you try to wander too far, the game will just tell you to turn around anyway. What do you think is the deal here? A pack of wild street, oh my god, yes, it's modern art. However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Did a wild Pokemon use a move around here? As if we're not short on customers already, we won't see any business at all with all these here. Oh well, I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. What the? How did she get up there so quick? How is Chikorita gonna get up there? Maybe I'll just carry her on my back. Oh wait, our Chikorita is male. I think starter Pokemon, I forget the exact percent, but I know that they're always more likely to be male. Where's Chikorita? What the? Nice weather up here, huh? We just gotta drop down over there, then we'll be near the Pokémon Center. It is so weird that the rooftops are such a big part of this game. Seriously though, where did Chikorita go? What? Wait, can we just fall? Oh my god. Bruh. We must have legs of steel or some kind of robot implants or something, because that was quite a fall, my guy. We didn't even take damage from it. So maybe there's no fall damage like Legends Arceus? Oh, okay, so Chikorita will just teleport. Now these boulders here, you can't break quite yet. You can try, but you're gonna need a specific move in order to break those. I guess Tawny actually wants us to break our legs. Alright, here I go! Obviously that's sort of a one-way route, so we'll get back to the hotel another way. But now you've gotten a glimpse of the city's back ways. Anyway, detour complete. I'll show you the rest of the way to the Pokémon Center. Show me the way. The music, man, it just hits. If you don't know, they're all like kind of remixes of the original X and Y music. I'm pretty bad with Pokemon music though, like recognizing exactly which one. But I assume this is just the Lumiose theme. And like I said, I mean, the game is gonna stop you eventually, but there are some things to grab. If you wander too far though, like into the wild zone, come over to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so yeah, that's why I say, at least during the beginning, just stick to the story. I mean, you can explore. I'll show off some stuff that's still kind of cool. Oh my gosh, look at the little Panseer. Why do I always forget the names of the monkeys until I'm literally right up next to it? Try talking to the lady at the counter. The lady? You mean Nurse Joy? Enchanté! Is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center? If you bring us here your Pokemon, we'll heal them no charge. We sell items too. Also, might I recommend that you install the Pokédex app. There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your decks, there's a prize in it for you. Allures! How about it? Ready to install the Pokédex app? I absolutely love how Nurse Joy randomly speaks French, but again, I apologize. I'm probably gonna butcher a lot of the pronunciation. I didn't even know that bonjour was an alternative for good evening. I thought they made it up like Alola back in Sun and Moon. You got the Pokédex app installed on your Rotom phone. Try bringing out your new buddy for a sec. Wait, my Chikorita was already out here. Where did it go? Dude, Chikorita keeps disappearing on me. There he is. We gotta nickname our Chikorita too, I forgot, but you can't nickname your Pokemon. There it is, number 001. I think this might be the first time? No, I picked Grookey before. I was about to say, I rarely pick the grass starter in any game. But last time I picked Quastly, Water, and then before that, I guess, what did I pick in Legends Arceus? I think it was Oshawott, so Water twice in a row. Had to go with the grass starter. And the Pokédex in this game is pretty cool. You can take a look at the model. You can do this in previous games too, but I love this because you can like use it to make YouTube thumbnails. Although in this game, we have camera mode now, so it's a lot easier to take photos of Pokemon for pictures, or well, for thumbnails for me. Once you catch 5 different species and register them in your decks, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. Thank you, thank you. Nice of them to offer a prize. Let's head to that wild zone and start catching some Pokemon. Yes! The main selling point of ZA, other than the real-time battles, of course. Wait, why didn't the Pokémon Center register, though? Like, as a fast travel point. Oh, maybe we don't have the ability to fly back to it yet? Are, of course, the wild zones. Wherever you see that green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. There are areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon in Lumiose, so wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get you catching. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Into the wild zone we go! Don't forget, if wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge. I don't think the wild Pokemon, at least in Wild Zone 1, are going to be all that crazy. You can see there the recommended level, 5 or above. I think our Chikorita actually hit level 7 already from the few battles that we did. So we'll be fine. Oh my goodness. Why is it so cute? See that little Pokemon? That's a Fletchling. You should try and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching practice. So yeah, you can actually throw Pokeballs, like in Legends Arceus. You don't have to battle Pokemon if you don't want. And in fact, some Pokemon you can only catch by sneaking up on them. But I found that most of the time, it's better to fight them first because you get more experience. I guess the first time you're catching a Pokemon though, if you don't want to risk knocking it out, you know, you can just throw the ball. You can see that Fletchling has 4 little green arrows there. That means it's pretty likely to catch, and even more so if we get a backstrike on it. Wait, what the heck? Huh? You're making me look bad, Fletchling. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a ball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. But don't worry, one more good donk with a Pokeball and I bet you'll get it. Man, I was hyping it up like I'm the catching master over here. I mean, I guess we don't have to. Well, you know what? You turned around for me, so I'll hit you again with the back strike. And we got the Fletchling. Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more to battle with will help you make you a better trainer. Next, let's see if you can handle a stronger Pokemon. For a second, I thought it was going to be a Scatterbug. I'm like, there's no way that's the stronger Pokemon. But no, it's Bunnelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. But it's okay. All you got to do is have your trusty Pokemon attack and lower its HP. The more you lower a target's HP, the better your chances are at catching. In fact, if you defeat the target, you'll have a brief catch window. But if you fail to catch it too many times, then it'll get angry. You need to bring out your partner Pokemon so you can catch this wild Bunnelby. I mean, we don't have to, right? Like, if we manage to sneak up on it... Oh, frick. Okay, never mind. The game straight up forces it to be aggressive. But you can still catch Pokemon even when they're being aggressive. Okay, well, you know what? Hold up. Can we, like... Oh. I was trying to test out, because I don't think we confirmed right there back strikes don't work if you're in battle. But, I mean, it still caught. That right there is how you catch wild Pokemon. One more thing. Crouching helps when you're trying to sneak up. It's harder for Pokemon to spot if you're crouched. And that little Pichu right there is a hint. Because it's actually in this wild zone, but not really easy to find, I guess. Ah, thank you. Wait, didn't she already give us Pokeballs? If you need more, you can buy them at the Pokémon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that prize, right? Let's catch him and head to that research lab. Let's do it. I'm glad some of you guys caught my reference. One more thing. This guy right here, you might notice, had a yellow text box above him. Any NPCs that you see with the yellow text box will give you an item. So, long gone are the days when we would be wandering around the city for hours talking to every single NPC, hoping that they give you something. Here in Lumiose, they don't really waste your time. If they have a yellow text box, they'll give you something. If not, then it's just dialogue. But if you do want to fight wild Pokemon, all you gotta do is send your buddy out and attack him! Ooh. I was gonna say, why didn't the music change? So it is kind of like Legends Arceus. I mean, it is a Legends game after all. The music is a little bit like seamlessly transitions between the overworld and then the battle theme. And we could definitely catch this Scatterbug already, but I want to show off what the game was telling us, which is that if you knock the Pokemon out, as we wait for our peck here, it'll become stunned, and you still get a little chance to catch it. So, there you go. And we got Scatterbug. It's not guaranteed that you'll catch it, of course, but if you do, you get double experience, basically. Well, I guess it's not technically double experience. I mean, let me check, actually. And also, you can just switch. If you don't want to wait for your moves cooldowns, you can go for a different Pokemon and continue the onslaught. Okay, that's not actually going to knock it out, but I want to see how much experience we get. So from knocking out the Scatterbug, Chikorita gains 12, and then from catching it, we get 8. So yeah, you get slightly a little bit less experience for catching them, but pretty cool mechanic that you can get. I mean, not double. I want to keep on seeing double experience, but you get bonus experience, I guess. What do we got over here? We're giving away 1 Lumiose Galette on the house for new customers. Does Chikorita get one too? I don't want to be the only one eating yummy treats. Come on, you got to give Chikorita something. What do you got here? I can't even tell what those are. I mean, these are the Galettes right here, but what the heck is that? No clue. Over here, we got some Mareeps. I think occasionally they actually go to sleep. But, yeah, if you just go behind them, they're pretty easy to catch. If it's your first time seeing a Pokemon, I guess I would recommend trying to sneak up. But once you've got one already, or one of that species, then definitely just fight it, because, like I just showed off, you can get more experience that way. Gonna hit this thing with the Leer. A little tackle. Oh, if we switch here... Okay, well, I mistimed it, but... Oh my god, we're gonna take a free hit. No! I know many of you that saw my tip video are like, bro, I know this already. But, you know, for the Let's Play, I like to make sure to be thorough in case someone hasn't or didn't know about that. But yeah, any Pokemon that you already have, like, I like to knock him out and then catch him, because we get a lot of experience that way. Let's try out Fletchling. Oh, it's still not gone. Okay, hold up. If you untarget, your Pokemon also gets a little bit closer to you. So this Bunnelby can't really attack us because we're too far away from it. So yeah, if you want to avoid damage, just untarget and walk away. Now, I mentioned that little Pichu that we saw, and also the fact that, wait, what the heck? I'm trying to pick up the item, bro. Like I was saying, a lot of times the game will stop you from exploring early on, but this is one of the rare exceptions where you can do a little bit of extra exploration here. Because down this alley, you'll see there's another entrance to the wild zone. More wild Pokemon means more wild zones. It's an extraordinary thing to be surrounded by Pokemon from the day you're born. Let me guess, you can't go over here though, yep. You were trying to catch 5 species, so where are you headed? If you run out of balls, stop by the Pokémon Center. Alright, alright. You can at least come over here though. And this is where you can find yourself a Pichu. Let's go ahead and sneak up on it. I don't think we actually need a sneak. I mean, there's like this grass right here. You can kind of see a beignet. Is that what it's called? The black border around the screen. That means you're hidden. So if you're not crouched, you're not technically hidden. But, I mean, yo, this is kind of crazy. I just realized. Back in the day, Pokemon hid in the tall grass. Now we're the ones hiding in the tall grass. I'm sure someone made that joke with Legends Arceus, because you could do that in that game too. But yeah, you can get yourself a Pichu that way. And I think that should be... Oh, there's still 2 more Pokemon here in this wild zone that we can get. But I don't think we're going to be able to spot them until we have Rock Smash. You can see there's like some Rock Smash rocks over there and a ladder. That'll lead you somewhere else actually. I know that you can get to the roof of this wild zone though up there. But yeah, I believe we're going to need Rock Smash. So we'll definitely come back in a little bit. Hey, we might as well take out this Fletchling though. Hold up. Let's get Mareep some experience. Thunder Shock! Oh, and Mareep's got Tackle too. Doesn't do nearly as much damage though. Yo, come here Mareep. We're gonna dodge this. Okay, never mind. Thunder Shock again! And it's dead. Well, it's not dead actually. It is caught. We have a repeat, so let me actually get Pichu into the party. And if you do want to nickname your Pokemon, all you gotta do is go to the summary, press minus. I haven't actually picked a nickname for Chikorita though. I feel like I've nicknamed a Chikorita Caesar before. No, not like that, like the salad. But actually, wasn't that my Bulbasaur? I had a Bulbasaur named Flax once, a long time ago. My cabbages! I did say I was the avatar in the first episode. So this Chikorita will now be Cabbage. No, it doesn't really look like Cabbage. It's in the same family. I don't know if I really have nicknames for the rest of these Pokemon. Except for Mareep. Because anytime I get a Mareep or a Wooloo, it's gotta be Kern. Shout out to my wife. Holding it down during these crazy times with ZA. She's been making some amazing food and just very supportive throughout it all. So Kern will be on our team for now. We could head back to the Pokemon Center. At least Scatterbug is looking a little rough. Oh, they got the low HP sound. That's awesome. Kern is my wife. Well, her name is Keden, but you just remove an E and you get Kern. You know what? Let's get Kern a little bit more experience. And also, I guess we can test out Pichu. Oh my god, what? Why did that Fletchling get knocked into oblivion? Oh, nice! Pichu, okay! Wait, is Pichu actually stronger than Mareep at this point? It might be, dude. It's so cute, look at how small it is! Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's all the Pokemon that we can catch here for now, so let's head out and to the Pokemon Lab, which you might also recognize from X and Y. This is Professor Sycamore's lab. Wonder if we'll find him in there. Dad? Where are you, Dad? Did you already catch 5 species? I think I did the extra credit. We got 6. Well, technically 5 plus Chikorita that we already had, but nice! Now just go into the lab and claim that prize. I got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you after. I'll get in touch if anything comes up. I love the eyes I picked for my character. He just looks so unbothered by everything. So nonchalant. He's like, yeah, I guess I'll see you later. You can't actually read these signs. It's It's kind of cool though, the way it just pops up like a hologram. I don't know if like in real life people see that, like in universe, or if that's just the video game thing. I think it is in the universe. There is a little blurb that pops up that tells you that, yeah, those people actually do see those. I mean, there's holograms all over the city, so they definitely got the technology. But you might notice that purple item over there. There's actually another one up on that roof. I know what those are now. And I will say, they're not Megastones. Sadly. I thought they were Megastones when I first saw them, but not going to spoil what it is just yet, because we can't even get it. Welcome to the research lab. I presume you're here about the Pokédex registration prize? You've completed the 5 Pokemon challenge, well done! Head on up to the 3rd floor. Our acting director will give you a prize as promised. Looks the same as the day I left it. Actually, I guess there is some new stuff here, like, I don't know what the heck that is. Can we use the camera? Oh, dude, I love the camera mode. Like, this is so cool. You can just get a first-person view at this, like, Galarian Rapidash statue. That's so sick. And then you can see up there, we got a Scrafty drinking wine, Sylveon and Florges. Yeah, the textures definitely look better on Switch 2. I remember all of these, like, I mean, this one you can see is pretty pixelated, but all of these are very pixelated compared to the Switch 1 version. Or, sorry, other way around. On the Switch 1, they're a lot more pixelated. So I guess that's where those 4 extra gigabytes of the Switch 2 version went, making the paintings look better. Again, though, the Switch 1 version is more than good enough. Like, if you don't have a Switch 2 yet, I still recommend getting the Switch version because you can always upgrade later when you do get a Switch 2. But the Switch 1 version runs surprisingly well. This machine used to show records of research conducted by individual trainers. These days, our lab is using it to aid in surveying wild zones. Yo, hold on a minute. That kind of looks like those vines or like those thorns that are kind of like throughout the city. I don't think we've seen any yet, but we'll see them in a little bit. And someone mentioned in one of my videos that these thorns were a thing in the Pokemon X and Y anime. I don't know if they're the same thorns in this game, but we got some other research notes. Mega Garchomp, that's so sick. What is that up there? Is that for Zygarde? I see hexagons, I'm not sure. There's an Aurorus, and I guess that's about it. Yeah, those thorns are definitely interesting. Also Lantern. I don't think Lantern's even in the game, so interesting that it shows up on that monitor. That short-sighted nitwit! Hello? That stupid mayor's poured even more money into this ridiculous urban redevelopment plan. Sure, great, more Pokemon. Love it, but you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call them a day. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. But who can keep up with all the work when they keep adding wild zones every time I turn around? She is pissed, and I love it. The attitude. Oh my gosh, look at her. Just the expression. The body language. Oh, looks like we have a visitor. You here on your lonesome? Why is she asking us that? That's a little sus. I'm gonna lie. I mean, I do have my I was about to say! Now, in case this character looks familiar to you, that's because it's Mable from Team Flare. She even has the Team Flare chair, or at least the logo, on her gamer chair. But in this game, doesn't seem like she's evil. At least not anymore. I mean, unless there's a plot twist later, but she has basically taken over the lab for Professor Sycamore. So far, you've caught a whole 6 species. They really held that one. I've been hoping someone like you would turn up. Well, what do you mean? Oh, you want to know, do ya? Then I'll explain the whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing this influx of wild Pokemon in Lumiose lately. That's what led to the construction of all these wild zones, so they can live safely in the city. But I can't keep up with all the work. I couldn't even tell you what species are on the rise lately. But now you've shown up! You had what it takes to complete our challenge, because you're really curious about Pokemon. You're just the type we need to help with our research. Or survey work, same thing. What's with these awkward pauses, though? You will help, right? Right? I guess. So kind of you. Somehow I just knew you'd agree. Since I'm Mable, we'll call this Mable's Research. And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of research requests. Understood? Good. Pretty much like Legends Arceus, you have certain tasks you can do to level up your Pokedex. But I feel like in this game, they're a lot easier. It's not like you have to see a Pokemon use X move 20 times. I've already got some things I want you to check out. I'll send you the deets. She didn't actually say deets, but I feel like she'd be the type of person to say that. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you I made up this whole promotion thing to trick folks into doing my work. Nice. Doing the work earns you research points, so look at that. You've already got some. In fact, you've earned enough to go from a level 1 to level 2. It's a red letter day. I don't know what that means. As a reward for increasing your research level, you get an amazing prize. Press X to open and check out Mable's Research to claim it. And you can see up in the top right, boom! Pokédex level 2. And if we press X twice, or I think if you go right here to Mable's Research, we've earned ourselves a TM for Rock Smash. Wow! Next reward will be Mud Shot. It's a ground type special move that lets you douse opponents in mud so they move slower. All of these rewards are pretty good. I mean, most of them are TMs. Specifically level 4, you get Protect, which is maybe the best move in the game. So we're definitely going to keep catching more Pokemon so we can get all of these. But I think the one that people will be most excited by is the very last reward. Actually, I guess the last 3. We've got 3 gold bottle caps, a Master Ball, and at level 50, you get the Shiny Charm. Here you can actually see the request that she's got for you. Again, I don't really pay attention to these too often. Literally, if you just defeat stuff, catch stuff, battle trainers, you're gonna unlock these just as you play the game. Like here you can see there's one for catching all 7 Pokemon in the Wild Zone. Actually, these are the only ones that I tend to actively try to complete, is just getting every Pokemon in each Wild Zone. And we can get more lovely prizes. My research advances, you learn more, and we both come out winners. And that TM, you can use it to instantly teach a Pokemon a move. Yep, TMs are reusable. Anyway, good luck. Get out there and learn all about our new Pokemon neighbors. I like Mable. I don't really remember her from Team Flare. I don't think many people do actually, because the Team Flare scientists in their original game really did not get much in terms of personality. But cool little detail is you can see, oh, I'm too short. But that right there is the goggles that she would wear back in Pokemon X and Y. I don't know why she's still got them. Makes me a little sus about her, but I think she's good, for now at least. So we'll help her out. More importantly though, Sycamore! Where are you, dog? I miss you. It actually doesn't even tell us, like, anything about his whereabouts. I do think there's an NPC on the first floor, though, that at least tells you something, right? Here I thought I'd be coming back to go to Lumiose, but the whole city looks different. Even the professor resigned from his position. He resigned. So he doesn't tell us where Sycamore is, but for whatever reason he resigned, which I think is the same as quit. He quit being professor. I don't know, man. What's going on with Sycamore? I'm hoping that he does show up later in the game. A jacket with Team MZ's logo. Hello. Would you happen to be Munch? That's my name. So you're the new member who Tawny's so pleased to have aboard. I recognize you by the jacket. I'm the one who embroidered that logo on it. My name's Naveen. I'm another member of Team MZ. So we're teammates, I suppose. I see you had business in the lab, helping out with Mable's research. I'm surprised she found anyone willing to help, but I suppose it's not a bad deal for you. After all, you'll feel better in the ZA Royale if you have your Pokemon learn a wide variety of moves. The TMs you earn as rewards for helping with Mable's research will come in handy for that. Now about your outfit. It needs something. What's wrong with the fit? Why are you hating? What do you think of this hat? Ah, wow, I actually forgot. In all the trailers, we saw our characters wearing these weird hats. And look at that. It's a hat. Honestly, I don't like the hat. No thanks necessary. It wasn't my size. Oh, and if the jacket's not your style, feel free to change it to something else anytime. Anyway, gotta go. See you later. I love Scraggy. Such a derpy little dude. Hey, hey, you get your prize? Sure did. The first TM was Rock Smash, right? And there just so happened to be some rocks back there. Wow. Once you've had enough boulder smashing, come on back to Hotel Z. Will do. I guess we could have waited to catch that Pichu because we're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking now anyway. But there's two ways to teach Pokemon moves. If you know that it can learn one, you can just go here to change moves. And you can see the ones that they've already learned. But then you can also... Man, I always press the wrong button. ZR will show you the TMs that they can learn. So you can scroll through your teammates like this. You can see only Bunnelby can learn Rock Smash. So we're going to go ahead and teach it to him. The other way is to go through your satchel. I find that that's actually easier, but we already taught it to him. So let's go ahead and send Bunnelby out. And we can smash him! Oh! So satisfying when you smash 2 rocks in one. Also, I have a thing where I like to pick up literally every single little sparkly thing. It can be annoying, but trust me, it's worth it because, like you saw there, we got some EXP candy. Never bad to have more EXP candy. Oftentimes, you'll pick up items that you can sell to, or an Oranberry. And held items are actually back in this game, in case you didn't know. So let's actually go ahead and give this Oranberry to our Chikorita. Why the heck not? You know what? I should start training at Fletchling because I should have been training Fletchling, and you'll see why in a little bit. In fact, I might even just fight this Bunnelby real quick, although I maybe should have used my own Bunnelby since he's got the Rock Smash. That is super effective! And a tackle too for good measure. Okay, there you go. Give me that! Pokeballs are pretty cheap too, so even if you're catching multiples of the same Pokemon, it's not really bad. You can always release them later too. But yeah, it's just so good. It feels satisfying when you smash 2 rocks with 1 attack. That doesn't always happen. I wish you could just exit the Wild Zone though from anywhere. I guess it makes sense that you can't, so you could probably break the game that way. So you gotta go through the actual gate. And like I mentioned, there are some boulders over here that'll let us get up on the roof. Wait, did Bunnelby just pick up that item? Or was that me? I didn't notice. Oh, Bunnelby learned Much Shot. Nice. Alright, let's break these. Oh, see? That one didn't get broken. So it's kind of annoying because you have to wait for your cooldown. You can't use Tackle on these. You have to use a fighting type move. Right now we only have Rock Smash, but if you get another fighting move later, you can use that too. But yeah, that lets us get up on this rooftop, and you can see down there some mysterious thorns, which we can only burn down with a fire-type move. I don't believe our Fletchling, yeah, he has not learned a fire-type move yet, so we're gonna have to level up our Fletchling a little bit. In my guide series, I picked Tepig, so I could already burn those down. Ooh, Flabebe, wait a minute. Can we just get behind you? I love how Pokemon just let you get behind. They're so trusting in this game. Compared to Legends Arceus, where they were just terrified. I love the old Go-Go shuttle service, but as more Pokemon kept coming, the Go-Go got more and more skittish, you see? Aw, I do miss that too. Man, you know what I really miss? Are the skates. I'm actually so sad they don't have skates in this game. At least from what I've played so far. Can we hit this Abra from here? Oh my gosh, we can hit it from here? Yo! And we got it too? Let's go! That means we're only missing... Oh wait, that didn't even count for... Oh, we're not even in the Wild Zone. I thought we were in the Wild Zone. Okay, never mind. That's just a little bonus. We got a Pidgey over there too. For some reason we can't climb this. Even though there's a ladder right there. I guess it's a one-way ladder. But... I mean, I guess I could use some of the EXP candies on Fletchling and maybe it can get enough levels to learn Ember. I hope. We have 3 EXP candies. Is that enough? Definitely not. Oh my god, that barely gives us 1. Wait. Actually, that gave us 3 levels. But it learned Quick Attack. Not Ember. Oh, that sucks. I guess we're not going to be able to burn these thorns just yet. So you know what? We'll just come back to that later. I think there is one more area, though, that we can break some rocks. Back where the Pichu was. This is what I meant, that sometimes you can do a little bit of exploring. You just can't stray too far from the objective. Oh, another Pichu. Don't mind if I do. Oh, wait. I went the wrong way. The rocks were right there. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, we hadn't caught a Weedle yet, had we? No. Huh. That's weird. I thought we had ran into a Weedle for sure. But there is one more little area that we can explore over here. Let's go ahead and send out Bunnelby. Hopefully he smashes both. Okay, nice. Even though there's a third one right here. I'm just going to wait because it does give you experience. As you can see, Bunnelby just leveled up from that. So smash another one. It's not a bad experience either. 30? Those Mareeps were giving us like 13, I think. And over here, we've got Pidgey, which I believe should be the final Pokemon that we have yet to catch in this Wild Zone. So let's get it. Oh my gosh, wait, what? Why did that Pidgey take so little damage, dude? Oh yeah, I completely forgot, but you can also recall your Pokemon if you don't want them to get hurt at all. Wild Pokemon don't reset, so yeah, I guess that's another way to avoid taking damage, or if your Pokemon's low on health or something. We're gonna switch on over to Pichu and Quick Attack. Oh, that didn't kill it? Come on. Alright, now you're dead. Well, actually, you are caught, sir. It was a little bit risky doing that because there's a chance that Pidgey could have popped out of the ball. And if it did, then it would just disappear. You couldn't get it anymore. I see a Pidgey down there. Can we throw Pokeballs through the gate? Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I thought we could. Wait, is this hard light? That makes a lot of sense now. That's why you can't go through them. It's hard light. Which I think is like a sci-fi thing, right? Like, this is not a thing in real life yet, is it? But I know some scientists are trying to figure out how to make hard light a reality or more viable, because I think it does exist, but it's not as crazy as it is in video games. My goodness. But you can see now we have completed Wild Zone 1. We get a little crown on it, and if we check Mable's research, we've made it to level 3. Actually, we made it to level 4. Oh my gosh. So just from catching everything in Wild Zone 1, you already get Protect. Next up is going to be Thunderfang. Yes, I'm familiar with it. These are the best rewards to complete. Just fill out the Wild Zone, you get 1,000 points for the Pokedex. And that's pretty much a whole level right there. Can we fast travel yet? Why can we not fast travel? I'm a little confused about that. Oh well. Guess we're going to have to run our ass all the way back to the hotel. Yeah, there's these whole bunch of rocks in front of Hotel Z that we saw earlier. Now we can clear those out with ease. I really wish we could use Mud Shot on these. Or if we had another Pokemon with a fighting move or that could learn Rock Smash, then we could switch to them so we don't have to wait for the cooldown. Actually, since we got some new TMs, we might as well check. So this will tell you which Pokemon can learn each TM. You can see the little X's or check marks. So literally everyone can learn Protect, and Bunnelby already has Mud Shot. So yeah, no one else can learn Rock Smash, which kind of sucks. But they can learn Protect, so we're definitely going to give that to a few of our Pokemon. Starting with Cabbage. And I guess I'll give it to Mareep too. Just realized Cabbage already learned Disarming Voice. Interesting, since I don't believe Chikorita ever learned that attack before. Hint, hint. That's been a hint since like the trailers though. I was definitely late on pointing that out. Well, I did point it out in many of my theory videos. But actually seeing it in the game is something else. Anyway, we're back. I got us some good food. Let's have a bite. Have you ever dipped fresh baked croissants in cafe au lait? Cafe au lait? Dude, Sheer perfection. Not coffee, but I do like dipping bread in hot chocolate. It's a very common thing in Puerto Rico. Starting to get used to Lumiose can be kind of bewildering at first. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of fun. The wild zones must have been a shock, right? I don't think they're the ideal model for how we humans and Pokemon can coexist or anything. But it's good that we have them. Was that a notification from your ZA app? Yeah, I was wondering what that was. Promotion match announcement for Trainer Munch. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Zach. Oh my god, I forgot that was my picture. Amazing. Zach's looks a little too basic compared. Come on, dude, we got a peak picture right there. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank Y. To qualify, you must earn enough ticket points to obtain a challenger's ticket. Guess it's time for your first promotion match. What? A promotion match is exactly what it sounds like. You win the battle, you're promoted to the next rank. Did it say okay, we have to ask her about everything. The challenger's ticket's what let you complete in the promotion match. Once you've earned enough, your challenger's ticket shows up. To earn ticket points, you gotta beat other trainers, the types who hang out in battle zones. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that battle zone last night. And it's nearly sundown, ooh. When night falls, a battle zone appears and the ZA Royale starts up. I'm gonna go wait outside. When you're ready to head out into the night, come find me. I'm gonna check my notes actually, because I took some notes while I was doing the guides for the Let's Play. Just to make sure there's nothing else we can really do for now. We explored fully Wild Zone 1. So yeah, our next objective is to take on the first battle zone. Take care not to push your Pokemon beyond their limits. Trust once broken is difficult to repair. I thought maybe that would be enough for the episode, but we got a little bit more time. Let's go see what's up with Tawny. Feeling ready to brave the Royale? Ready as I'll ever be. Oh wait, did I not heal? Oh my god, I don't think I healed. It begins! No! The battle zone's been activated. Now, those of you guys that have been watching my ZA hype videos may remember this area, or this exact cutscene, as the demo that people got to play at Worlds and I think at PAX or Gamescom. So I'm very familiar with this next part of the game. The glowing red space on your map is the battle zone. Looks like it's in the same spot as last night's. Glad it's somewhere familiar anyway. Let's make our way there now. Before we head in there though, I completely forgot to show off. Like Naveen said, if you press minus while in this menu here, you can customize your character. And you can actually just take off the jacket if you want. I'm not really a fan of wearing just the plain white tee, you know, I'm not moist critical out here, so we'll keep the jacket on. We don't have any other pants right now, but I do want to take off the hat. I'm not a big fan of how the hat looks. We're going to be able to get some clothes soon. Just a little bit longer, but yeah, for now I'm just going to take off the hat. Oh, and if you press R while on that menu, you can recustomize like your eyelashes and stuff like that. Not your hair though, you have to go to the salon to change your hair. So you're diving into the ZA Royale 2, are ya? We wouldn't have brought him on as team member if he wasn't going to compete, Naveen. That's right, he's going to need some support from you two as well. Now, about that challenger's ticket you need. Since you're rank Z, you need 1,000 ticket points to earn the challenger's ticket. You should be able to earn that much by beating the trainers here in this battle zone. Inside battle zones, if a trainer spots you, it's battle time! Trust your Pokemon and do your best. Victory can be yours! And if anything happens, come back to me for some healing. Don't forget, when morning comes, you're out of time. Good luck! Come find me further in! I don't think we have any risk of time running out in this first battle zone. It's not exactly the toughest. And they did actually already heal our Pokemon, which is nice. But if you do talk to Tawny here, she'll heal you back up. But the first trainer right here you could be a little sneaky about. If you just walk straight in there, well, you know what? Why not show it off? She'll actually spot you and basically get a free hit on your Pokemon, which kind of sucks, but might as well show it off. Let's hit it with the peck. Oh my god. That is a very strong peck. Holy. Okay, Fletchling. You know, maybe Fletchling has earned a nickname after that first battle. That was crazy. First win on the books. Keep that same energy and crush some more trainers. We actually have a male Fletchling. I believe in the original X and Y, I also had a male Fletchling. I don't remember if it was male or female actually, but I do remember that it was named Brave. Because I'm pretty sure back when X and Y came out, the movie Brave had just come out. The Pixar movie. I'm actually not a big fan of that movie, but I guess Fletchling's red. The main character of that movie has red hair. So, Brave it is. A lot of Kalos Pokemon, I'm going to just do throwback nicknames, because why not? Want a tip? If someone fees you first, they'll get the jump on you in battle. If that happens, you may not be able to do anything at first because of the shock. Oh my god, I'm so shocked I can't even talk. So try to sneak up nice and quiet and boom! Get the first hit off. You'll have a big upper hand. So yeah, again, if you watch my demo videos, you might have remembered that she says, "I want to see you really cooking." You can tell some Gen Zers were part of the translation team. Look there, a trainer with their back turned. Now's your chance. Sneak up behind him and get off the first attack. So we could have actually snuck on the first trainer too, and I will say you don't actually have to backstrike them as long as you're able to just target their Pokemon. So like right here, well, its back is turned around, but I guess if I go over here, even though we're kind of like next to the trainer, as long as you can attack him before they see you, the trainer, not the Pokemon, just the trainer itself, you'll get the advantage in battle. And you'll notice that our Leafage doesn't actually go on cooldown. So you can use Leafage for whatever move you use to begin the battle again. Oh, he's got a Fletchling of his own. Okay, I just switched over to my own Fletchling, but maybe I should have gone for Pichu instead. Who's going to take a free growl because I switched in at the wrong timing. Oh my god, we're going to get pecked too. Poor little guy. Why did Pichu do so much damage earlier, but now I feel like he's not doing that much? Especially not with that quick attack. Jeez. Oh my god, okay, never mind. Spoke too soon again. Let's go ahead and bring out Kern for one more Thunder Shock. And you're gone. Wonderful. So sneak attacking trainers in the Royale, pretty OP, if you ask me. Looks like you're doing well. One more W should get you up to 1,000 points. W's in the chat. Man, I'm not racking up any ticket points. It's because you suck. One thing we couldn't do in the demo, though, is go out here. I mean, I guess technically you could, but the demo staff really did not want people to leave. And maybe this is why. I don't remember this NPC being here, actually. But this is the ball collector. So now that we've established, I've collected one Pokeball for you. Gimme! I'm actually surprised this is free. I thought maybe they would charge you like a flat fee, but basically, any Pokeballs that you waste, or even chuck at the ball collector. Oh my god, I can't. There we go. We're just gonna show him that Ball Guy is better. Where's Ball Guy? Why is Ball Guy not in the game? I don't want this fake Ball Guy. Anyway, he'll give you all the Pokeballs that you throw way back. So, pretty convenient feature. I'm assuming because during playtesting, a lot of people accidentally threw Pokeballs, and they were like, you know, that's kind of unfair if we just waste them, essentially. Yeah, there's not much else you can do outside of the battle zone for now, though. So let's just head back. I mean, I should have actually healed up. Pretty sure Nurse Joy would have healed us. But it's fine. We got Naveen over here, who I believe may also heal us. Winning battles in battle zones will earn you prize medals. Your prize money for the night is awarded based on how many medals you collected. Just watch out. If you lose a battle, you may have medals taken from you. I think you'd be wise to avoid picking fights with higher ranked trainers. Yeah, there is one notoriously high-ranked trainer at the very end of this area. And I just remembered there's one way you can beat that final trainer, but we're gonna need a Weedle. Or, I mean, if we can get a Kakuna, that would be even better. But the point is, I'm gonna add Weedle onto the team. And let me see, did we get any more? Oh my god, I don't have any more EXP candies. Okay, so we're gonna want Weedle to get some experience, because if we can get a Kakuna, that'd be better. I mean, we don't need a Kakuna, though. But, oh. Mobby! I guess we're fighting. Poison Sting, oh no! And that's the reason you want a Weedle. Because if you hit Poison Sting on that last trainer and manage to get it poisoned, that's pretty much the only way that you can defeat him. Not this trainer, though. This trainer is obviously easy peasy. I mean, it sucks that he poisoned us, actually, because, well, in a second, you'll see a nightmare coming back to haunt you from the past. Pokemon actually stay poisoned outside of battle. Also, we got our Challenger ticket. I guess that's more important right now. Yes! You and Cabbage are incredible! Now you got your Challenger's ticket. Meet me at the Pokémon Center. Ah, so this is when we unlock fast travel. Okay, I was wondering why we couldn't fast travel before, but now we can. In fact, we could even go back to the first Wild Zone if we wanted to, but there's no other Pokemon there. No nighttime exclusive Pokemon, at least in this battle zone. Or Wild Zone 1, rather. But yeah, look at Marie. It's actually taking damage, even outside of battle. You can, of course, just recall it, and then it won't take damage. But, wait, is it over here, actually? Oh my god. Okay, it's right there. There is one more trainer in this battle zone that is very, very difficult to take down, but actually possible. I don't want her to spot me, but I want to, like... Okay, there you go. So you can see rank X and a level 18 Pidgeotto. But we're going to save that for the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't for more ZA videos coming up. Oh my gosh, she's going to see me, bro.